Yeah, I guess, and I was agreeing. I think where I was going to go with it was you have this, not even an identity crisis, right? But this reimagining that advisors that have been in the business a long time, I think, have to do. They have to reframe, to steal, something from Ray Scalafani's book, You've Been Framed. They have to reframe themselves in the value proposition, because I do think more and more clients, and especially the next gen, right? The millennial age group. I was called an old millennial by Megan Carpenter on one of our podcasts. Or that's how she labeled both of us. And my generation, I think, is looking at this and saying, money to me means how I want to live, right? It's more about the values and what I can do with it, as opposed to purely a rate of return or what I own. In fact, I'd rather have a lot more control over the types of things that I invest in that align with my values.
Right. And we're to blame. The industry, we've conditioned clients to think about the world that way. We haven't taught them how they should think. And frankly, the bar is just very low. So mediocrity can get by when we're at all-time highs, bull market, high after high after high. A lot of bad practices can just skate by. And to your point about aging advisors, if you're in your 50s, 60s, and you're in this for another 3, 5, 7 years, you can probably get by. If you've got a nice sized book of clients around your same age, you probably don't have to change. So, I as I'm advising firms and advisors, I'm saying, are you really focused on growth? Are you looking at this over 10, 20, 30, 50 years, really looking to run to create a business, a lasting business? Then now is the time to step back, really step back, and like you said, reframe, think about, if we were starting from scratch, what would the client experience look like? What would that client journey look like? How do we attract the people we want to serve? What matters to them? And then how do we align technology? How do we use data? How do we even organize our teams and think about roles differently than how we may have structured our businesses in the past?